Hello travelers, and welcome back to World Travel Tour. Today we are going to talk about 20 tropical destinations you should visit. Number 20. Colombia. After many years of relationship with furnished struggle and drug cartels, this South American nation has moved well past those dull many years, rising up out of that part of history as one of the mainland's most exciting and inviting destinations to explore. Colombia is a place that is known for striking differences. From snow-tidied Andean tops to seared deserts and the hot Amazon, Colombia's different scenes are an open-air lover's fantasy. You can culminate a mountain, take a wilderness safari, or surf a few enlarges for an active tropical vacation, or simply unwind along the lovely coast. Colombia is the main South American country with both a Caribbean and Pacific coast, meaning you can take your pick of wonderful seashores. Make a beeline for the Caribbean coast for fine sand, turquoise water, and brilliant swimming. Assuming surfing is more your style, the Pacific coast offers the best breaks. At number 19, we have the Zanzibar Island, officially called Unvuja. All the different beaches on Zanzibar offer something unique and special. White sand beaches, turquoise water, and friendly locals almost guarantee all visitors will have a great time. If you're visiting the island, you should not miss Stone Town. Zanzibar City is the capital of Zanzibar, and Stone Town is the beating heart of it. Stone Town's architecture has a number of distinctive features as a result of Arab, Persian, Indian, European, and African traditions mixing together. The name Stone Town comes from the ubiquitous use of coral stone as the main construction material. This stone gives the town a characteristic reddish-warm color. The best time to visit Zanzibar is between June and October, which is their cool and dry season. Zanzibar has 2 rainy seasons from mid-March to late May, and again in November, so you should plan your vacation according to this information. Number 18. Mauritius. Known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean, Mauritius is an island paradise off the coast of Madagascar. Volcanic scenes invest the island with a striking delight, and extravagance resorts with spas and fairways line the sleek sand seashores. The nation is home to a portion of the world's most extraordinary plants and creatures, yet human residence and the presentation of non-local species have undermined its native verdure. Because of its volcanic beginning, age, segregation, and extraordinary landscape, Mauritius is home to a variety of vegetation not normally tracked down in such a low region. The climate in Mauritius is ordinarily tropical in the waterfront districts with backwoods in the sloping regions. Occasional cyclones are horrendous to its greenery, despite the fact that they recuperate quickly. With all the captivating turquoise water, amphibian exercises rank high on the rundown of top activities in Mauritius. Swim or snorkel along the lovely seashores, plunge the beautiful coral reefs off the island's west coast, kitesurf, sail, or book a remote ocean fishing trip. These are just some of the activities you should expect in Mauritius. Number 17. Sri Lanka. Formerly known as Ceylon and formerly the majority-rule Communist Republic of Sri Lanka, it is an island country in South Asia. It lies in the Indian Sea, southwest of the Strait of Bengal, and southeast of the Middle Eastern Ocean. Sri Lanka offers something for each sort of tropical voyager. Surf breaks, culture, history, nature, divine multicultural cooking, and in excess of 8 UNESCO World Legacy locales are among the many encounters looking for you in this dazzling country. Finish everything off with a reasonable sticker price, and Sri Lanka makes an optimal expansion to your rundown of modest tropical vacations. Nature is likewise a top draw ashore. Take a Sri Lankan safari and dig profound into lavish wildernesses to find panthers, sloth bears, water bison, elephants, and a stunning variety of birds. Or on the other hand, investigate the country's numerous social gems. Old vestiges, holy sanctuaries, mosques, and pilgrim posts shed light on Sri Lanka's intriguing 2,000-year history. For an outline, make a beeline for the capital, Colombo, and visit the Public Historical Center. Number 16. Florida Keys, USA. Home to the main coral reef in the U.S., the Florida Keys offer a fun tropical fix, fabulous fishing, and a couple of pretty palm-lined stretches of sand. Following south of Miami for an excess of 110 miles to inside around 90 miles of Cuba, the Keys are coral islands connected by boulevards, so you can drive between them on the Abroad Expressway, which runs from Key Largo south to Key West. Albeit the Florida Keys aren't really one of the top oceanside excursions in the USA, you'll in any case find delightful stretches of for the most part man-made shore, and many are fronted by famous oceanside retreats with palm-studded grounds and perspectives on the perfectly clear turquoise water. Top attractions in the Florida Keys cover nature and culture. The John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park and the Florida Keys Public Marine Safe Haven off Key Largo deal incredible jumping and swimming, and Bahia Honda State Park brags a few of the prettiest seashores. What's more, you can't miss unbelievable Key West. Its anything-goes mindset supplements the brilliant Caribbean-style houses and rich Hemingway history. You can likewise visit the southernmost tip of the U.S. here. It's one of the famous activities in Key West. Number 15. The Nicoya Landamss, Costa Rica. On the Pacific bank of Costa Rica, the Nicoya Landmass is a problem area for surfers and eco-vacationers. Pockets of jungly woods and long seashores washed by wonderful barrel breaks make this a well-known spot to visit for nature darlings and surfers. Tamarindo is a superb vacationer location. It's the most evolved town on the promontory, with incredible surfing for all expertise levels at Playa Tamarindo, as well as a large number of eateries and lodgings. It baits a vivid blend of carefree explorers, surfers, families, and relaxed expats. Around Tamarindo you can swim, plunge, horseback ride, zipline, and watch turtles settling from October through spring at neighboring Playa Grande, one of Costa Rica's most significant settling justification for leatherback turtles. Other prime puts to visit on the Nicoya promontory incorporate delightful Nozara, supported by a knot of green timberland, Montezuma, and tranquil Samara, one of the landmass' most uncreated towns. Number 14. The Andaman Coast, Thailand. The Andaman Coast is a helpful base for investigating the terrific islands of the Andaman Ocean. These lavish limestone tops ascend from turquoise waters, making one of the planet's most striking seascapes. Well-known isles incorporate the Phi Islands, for example, Kaua'i and its many hotels, and Kaua'i, where Leonardo DiCaprio's film The Beachside was recorded. These islands are on the well-known Phuket road trip circuit, yet you can in any case track down your own personal quiet fix of heaven on the off chance that you adventure further abroad. Phang Nga Bay is home to in excess of 100 of these emerald delights, including the renowned James Bond Island. Number 13. Port Douglas, Australia. Port Douglas is an optimal objective for bold nature darlings. About an hour's drive north of Cairns in Queensland, this upscale town has developed from its modest starting points as a snoozy fishing town into a well-known tropical vacationer resort and a convenient base for reef excursions and wild safaris. The town's verdant roads are fixed with mango trees and palms, as well as a bunch of upscale shops, bistros, and craftsmanship exhibitions. In any case, one of the star elements of Port Douglas is 4 Mile Oceanside, a light sickle of wilderness-bordered sand. Swimming is confined here during marine stinger season, November through June. Be that as it may, it's generally a most loved spot for a walk. The colder time of year season, from May through September, is the best opportunity to visit, when temperatures are cooler and drier weather conditions wins. Number 12. Bali, Indonesia. For those looking for a tropical excursion with an otherworldly side, Bali entices with its magical appeal. Sanctuaries loaded up with fragrant incense, rice paddies gleaming in the late golden sun, and the quiet, delicate individuals are a portion of Bali's features. The best part is that this is an optimal location, assuming you're searching for modest tropical excursions. Food and convenience are somewhat reasonable. On the off chance that you're looking for an enthusiastic oceanside scene with a lot of shops and eateries, base yourself in occupied Kuta or Seminyak, where you'll likewise find phenomenal surf seashores. Sanur is an extraordinary spot for families with delicate waves, and Ubud, in the rich slopes from the seaside commotion, is the island's emerald soul. Bali is additionally known for its somewhat reasonable spa medicines. You can spoil yourself here without the sticker shock. Convenience incorporates everything from modest as chips inns to ocean-side retreats and extravagance manners set up with individual gourmet experts and drivers. The adjoining volcanic island of Lombok is likewise a well-known objective, with less improvement than its popular sister island. At number 11, we have the Dominican Republic. On the eastern side of the island of Hispaniola, the Dominican Republic is a top decision for budget-minded travelers. However, this famous holiday spot is considerably more than superb seashores and comprehensive retreats. Adventure away from the vacationer pieces of Puerto Plata, Punta Cana, and La Romana, where comprehensive retreats bunch along pure compasses of palm-bordered oceanside, and you'll find a universe of experiences. You can climb the most elevated tops in the Caribbean, pontoon the white waters of the Rio Yaque del Norte, climb to cascades through the hot wilderness, bicycle through pine woods along snow-capped trails, and investigate the lacking seashores of the Seychelles landmass. Social attractions are likewise a feature. The capital, Santo Domingo, is an UNESCO World Legacy Site with beguiling frontier design and an interesting history. Yet, if you simply need to bask on a lovely oceanside, plunge, swim, surf, and snorkel, you'll track down a lot of chances to do that as well. Number 10. Ambergis Caye, Belize. Off the tip of the Yucatan promontory, Ambergris Caye in Belize is one of the most famous spots to visit in Belize and the biggest of its 200 cays. While its Caribbean seashores are by and large preferred for fishing over swimming, because of their prospering turtle grass pads, the Great Holchan Marine save more than redresses, with heavenly jumping and swimming under a half-mile from shore. This submerged wonderland is important for the Belize Boundary Reef Framework, the second biggest obstruction reef on the planet after the incomparable Hindrance Reef in Australia. Shark Bean Rear Entryway is a well-known site where divers can encounter nurture sharks and stingrays. Fishers additionally run here to lurk the pads for bonefish and take a stab for tarpon, snook, and barracuda. Since the northern piece of the island lies a short distance from Mexico, the island has areas of strength for an impact, and numerous local people communicate in Spanish. Number 9. The Abacos in Bahamas. Very nearly 300 kilometers east of Florida, the delightful Abacos in the Bahamas offer a portion of the world's best waters for boating and cruising. These serene Atlantic islands, likewise called the Out Islands or Family Islands, appear to be a world away from the bustling places of interest of neighboring Florida. Here, you'll find separated pine-bordered seashores, thriving coral reefs, and drowsy fishing towns, where golf trucks and boats are the primary method of transport. British loyalists settled these islands, and you can observe this legacy in the adorable and vivid frontier cabins covering the tight roads. Most loved activities in the Bahamas incorporate fishing, jumping, swimming, unwinding, and chatting with local people, and with miles of unblemished seashores, finding your own confidential fix of delicate, white sand is simple. Number 8. St. Barts, the Caribbean. On the off chance that you like the sparkling joyrider scene, confidential manners, and lovely seashores, French-impacted Street Barts should be top on your rundown. In any case, everything includes some significant pitfalls. A steady stream of visiting celebrities and super investors implies that convenience and food costs more here than different objections, particularly during high season. Notwithstanding, consequently, you'll find delightful light seashores supported by green slopes, elite shopping and eating, and a social complexity that numerous other tropical objections need. Like all over, low season offers extraordinary arrangements. Furthermore, every one of the seashores are public, so you can stow away in a confidential estate or shop lodging and carry on with the existence of the rich and renowned for less. Number 7. The Seychelles. The Seychelles ought to top your rundown of tropical islands to visit. UNESCO-recorded nature saves, thriving coral reefs, and delightful stone-rimmed seashores are a wonderland for wild sweethearts, and the greater part the land region of these 115 emerald marvels is secured. Worldwide guests fly into Mahé. Here, you'll find Victoria, the capital, as well as the worldwide air terminal, the voyage transport port, and delightful Morne Seychelles Public Park. On Praslin Island, you can investigate the UNESCO-recorded Vallée de Mai, an ancient woods studded with uncommon Goliath cocoa Pemer natural product palms. What's more, in the event that you're an oceanside enthusiast, you'll cherish laid-back La Digue, which is home to a portion of the Seychelles' most gorgeous seashores. Add to this a sprinkling of beguiling external islands, and you'll have a lot of spots to experience your tropical dreams. Number 6. The Mamanuca Islands, Fiji. On the off chance that you're longing for a pure South Ocean's island washed in daylight, the Mamanuca Islands in Fiji fit the bill. A short boat ride from the door town of Nadi, this truly flawless line of around 20 islands are famous for their glimmering palm-studded seashores, completely clear waters, and flourishing coral reefs. At the point when you first impression these tropical marvels, it's not difficult to see the reason why Survivor and the Tom Hanks film Cast Away were recorded on islands in this chain. While picking where to remain, your financial plan and interests will decide the best Fiji island for you. Fijians love kids, so this is likewise a spectacular objective for families with young people hoping to unwind, and you'll track down a lot of family accommodating retreats here as well. Number 5. Kaua'i, Hawaii. Called the Nursery Isle, Kaua'i is a tropical Eden. Rich rainforests, cascades, and astounding green beach front pinnacles bait nature darlings from around the world. A characteristic magnum opus of sensational magma-etched scenes, that island has a more easygoing energy than its well-known sister islands of Maui and Oahu. However, Kauai is known for being home to perhaps of the rainiest put on the planet. The island has contained a few microclimates, and the region around touristy Poipu will in general be drier. Submerged, you'll track down bright coral reefs where turtles and exotic fish swim. Ashore, you can relax on brilliant seashores, appreciate the cloud-covered view from the bluffs above Hanalei Narrows, climb among the smooth pinnacles of the amazing Nepali coast, and investigate the profound and jungly 10-mile-long Waimea Gorge. Tropical nurseries, cascades, charming seaside towns, and awesome surf breaks are other top Kauai attractions. Try not to be shocked assuming you end up imparting the ocean side to sleeping priest seals. Nature rules here, and that is a major piece of the island's charm. Number 4. Aitutaki, Cook Islands. Aitutaki in the Cook Islands, with close connections to New Zealand, is a fantasy objective for storage room castaways. Favored with a radiant water tidal pond, lattice pinnacles, glorious seashores shuddering with palms, and probably the most amiable individuals in the South Pacific, Aitutaki checks every one of the cases for the ideal colorful tropical excursion. Rarotonga is the biggest of the Cook Islands and the principal vacationer entryway. However, Aitutaki, a 45-minute flight away, is the gem in the crown, and that is expressing a lot in an archipelago of 15 bewitching tropical isles. Swimming, kayaking, and fishing are well-known exercises in the Cook Islands, and the island offers a window into laid-back town life, which eases back to an end on Sundays for faith gatherings. More than 20 modo, little islands are sprinkled around the tidal pond. The little island of Tapuatai, 1-foot island, in its southeast corner, is a well-known Cook Islands road trip with a wonderful point of view of the tidal pond. If you truly have any desire to go overboard, decide on an extravagant over-the-water lodge. From here, you can order your own private motu, plonk down under a palm tree, and imagine you're Robinson Crusoe for a day. Number 3. Riviera Maya, Mexico. Pondering the best tropical excursions on a tight spending plan? In the event that you're searching for lovely seashores, culture, and fiery cooking, all wrapped up with a reasonable sticker price, the Riviera Maya in Mexico is an extraordinary decision. On the tip of the Yucatan promontory, along the Caribbean coast, the Mayan Riviera includes the retreat objections of Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and the island of Cozumel. You don't need to remain at a major clamoring comprehensive retreat here. However, you'll find bounty fronting the long, postcard commendable seashores. Swimming with stingrays and dolphins, jumping, swimming, and fishing free waters are well-known activities in the Riviera Maya, and culture vultures can investigate the great old remains of Tulum. In a staggering setting over the turquoise Caribbean Ocean, or Chichen Itza, a couple of hours drag away from the hotel strip. Number 2. Bora Bora, Tahiti. Bora Bora is the quintessential South Pacific heaven. This rich and decisively gorgeous island in French Polynesia ascends to a sharp emerald top ringed by a purplish-blue tidal pond. Groups of coconut palms bristle along the seashores, and extravagant cabins roost over the perfectly clear waters, some with glass floorboards, so you can look into the flourishing ocean beneath. While Bora Bora scores top focuses for normal magnificence, it likewise marks the container on the off chance that you're looking for some social allure. Add a group of tomfoolery water sports, kayak outings to Little Motu, pleasant climbing trails, and undertakings, for example, shark plunges, and it's not difficult to see the reason why numerous voyagers rank expensive Bora Bora as a top special night objective. It's a definitive, once-in-a-blue-moon place for a tropical getaway, and one of the most mind-blowing tropical excursions for couples. At number 1, we have Maldives. Hung across the Indian Sea southwest of India and Sri Lanka, the 26 regular atolls of the Maldives ooze a practically dreamlike delight. This is expected, by and large, to the iridescent blue waters that encompass them. In the event that slipping into the completely clear, soul-warming ocean is a top standards for your ideal tropical excursion, this is the spot to make it happen. Water contains the vast majority of the Maldives. Strangely, it likewise takes steps to immerse the shores of this low-lying island country. Male is the capital city, however most guests go directly out to one of the distant atolls, where extravagance resorts and bone-white seashores bordered by greenish-blue waters anticipate. Plunging and swimming are elite, and the Maldives is likewise a top riding objective. The most famous surf spots are in the North and South Male atolls. Other famous activities in the Maldives incorporate swimming with manta beams and whale sharks, as well as major game fishing. With water being a point of convergence, thus numerous islands to look over, the Maldives is likewise the ideal possibility for a voyage excursion. If you made it through the video, comment down your favorite out of these 20 incredible locations. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. It helps us a lot.